You know, I was eager to get working with Antoinette, but I knew first off I had to work with her in releasing some stuff.
Antoinette, we're going to the park because we're going to take care of some necessary business. Okay, got the kids over at the neighbours, right? Yes. All right, so let's go.
I thought we were just gonna enjoy the outdoor weather, but I should have known better. Joe had something else in mind.
I was going through the process of grief, and at the moment she's extremely angry because it's too frightening to think if you did let go to your feelings, would you lose control?
We're in this park. We got no kids around us. We got nothing to think of right now at this moment but what's necessary. And what's necessary is for you to get a load off your chest that you've just been suppressing. All those things that you're angry with. If you're angry, turn around and say, I'm angry! I'm angry! Why?
Because he left me.
Then say it! Get it off your chest, girl!
Because he left me and I have to do this all by myself. It's not fair.
That's right. Why is it not fair?
Because I finally got it. I got what a relationship was supposed to be. I got what a teamwork was supposed to be. We were Team Lewis. We had our whole lives planned out. And now I have to create a new plan without him. God. I waited so long to get married and to have kids, and why couldn't I have more time? Why couldn't I have more time? I feel like my life was stolen from me.
It was a good thing we went to the park today. She needed that emotional outlet to get that anger off her chest and to release the feelings that she's been bottling up since Dwight passed away.
We sat in this park, shout, cry, scream. We're still here.
The sun is still shining.
But you feel better for it.
I actually do. I do feel better.
I didn't realize how much of my own emotions I had bottled up and kind of shelved. It felt good to be sad. It felt good to acknowledge that I was angry. Joe made that okay for me. She made it okay for me to grieve.
It was one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life.
But it felt good after you done it.
I definitely did.
You know, once Mum had released all that pent-up emotion, I knew that we needed to work on the kids. It was important that we establish a routine. What we're going to start off with first is creating the cornerstones of your routine. So, sleep, feeding, playing, the times that kids go to bed and the times that they get up. So, what time do we have Christian getting up?
About 7.
At 7, okay. Having a routine that could free some time up for her, it would give her the stability and the framework that would very much serve her and her family.
No, I like it. I really like it.
Mum had spent so much of her time devoted to Dwight before he passed away. I knew that it was important that we establish a refresher course on baby care tips. And the first one was how to give a bottle to 6-month-old Christian. Just look at the milk. The more you raise it, the more you fill, so you don't allow any air pockets. So the less bubbles you can create in that bottle, the less he's swallowing.
Oh, okay.
That's it, you got it. When you get to the end, sometimes they get a little bit fidgety and they don't want any more. Sometimes I tap on the bottle and they look and they're listening and they're looking at your finger tapping, and naturally they just keep sucking. The second step was how to burp a baby properly. You know, like this kind of feeling, it's like that. You know, it won't be hurting. You know, that rub here,
between will really help bring it up.
There we go.
And finally, I gave her some tips on how to make formula.
What I would like you to do is to make the bottles up and then put them in the fridge, because there's so much time faffing around making them up, and you can warm it up in a hot saucepan of water.
She's given me an incredible amount of advice, and it's working. It's working.
No doubt the childcare tips have come in handy for her, but since Dwight's passed away, there have been so many chores now that have stacked up that it's overwhelming for Mum right now.
The mill, the bills, everything, I've just kind of like left it. It's overwhelming.
You'll write down
Your list.
onto our little washing rags here.
Okay.
I came up with a simple way of helping her prioritise what needs to be sorted right now.
And the things that you're not ready to do right now, you'll throw in one basket. And the things that you think, you know what, I'm going to get that done over the next couple of weeks, you put in this one. And you will do it when you're ready to do it.
Okay, so, thank you cards.
Is that something you want to get done over the next couple of weeks? Do you feel like you want to get
I
it done?
started on it, and then it became really emotional for me.
So let's leave it.
Okay. I have to figure out what to do with the cars, because I don't need 2 cars.
But Dwight's is kind of cool.
Dwight's is cool.
Mum was very pleased to see the laundry basket. It was like a load, literally, off of her mind. Writing it down, throwing it into the basket, getting a little bit of organisation going on up here. Gives her a little bit more clarity.
Gotta change the names on the utilities.
When Dwight was alive, he dealt with all the bills and house management. And quite frankly, this is the first thing that Mum's going to have to learn to deal with by herself, just to keep her head above water.
Well, for the kids or not. It's nice to have it written down. So now it's in those 2 baskets. I know where it is. And, and I can pick it up or not pick it up. Joe's giving me a tool to just deal with it just in doses, small doses, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, that's another thing done, huh? Yep.
Coming up on SuperNanny, Mom reaches out for the support she needs,
Will you guys help me raise my children?
and the response overwhelms her.
Okay.
When SuperNanny returns.